Alright, I'll try to make this as short as possible because, this could be a really fucking long, video, but I honestly can't be fucked talking about it that long, right? So I'll try to give you guys this very brief, no spoilers kind of review on the anime Legends of the Galactic Heroes, right? Because I've seen, like, people put up reviews for it on YouTube. Most of them done by a bunch of like cocksuckers, a bunch of like fucking gay cunts. It's like, dude, shut the fuck up, right? It's like, drop some fucking balls first, and then like talk about anime shit. I'm not one of those. Obviously, though, there's like one dude who I respect, in terms of like his review of it, which I'm not gonna say, but everyone else seemed like pretty fucking shit. And I can see Legend of the Galactic Heroes maybe in a few years time people are gonna pick it up. I think there's a remake happening in 2017. That's most likely gonna be fucking shit as usual. But regardless, I think people are going to what's it called, realize like the hidden gem it is, Legend of the Galactic Heroes. I think as I'm saying this on you, as I'm recording this right now, uh, all the episodes have been taken down from YouTube. But the thing is, this is probably like the second time it's happened. Someone always just puts it back up. So if you're watching this, you want to watch it, uh, try out YouTube first. If not, then try some different third party site. I'd recommend you guys check out, like, I'm not really a big Reddit guy, right? But I'd recommend you guys check out the subreddit for Legend of the Galactic Heroes. I think it's like logh. And like there, like you'll be up to date in terms of like where to fucking watch the fucking thing, right? Anyways, Legend of the Galactic Heroes. Fuck. See, I thought I fucking like the things. I'm not a big fucking anime guy, right? But at the same time, and I like watched. I finished like Naruto, right? Who hasn't like fucking watched Naruto? Like picked it up as a kid, so I had to like fucking finish it, right? Um, I'm still up to date with One Piece currently, and I don't really fucking like. I've watched like a few old animes here and there, like Samurai Champloo and shit. Like a few of those kind of. I'm currently right now trying to finish Cowboy Bebop and shit. So like I'm more like that kind of style, not necessarily like the Shonen Jump kind of like the mainstream kind of battle animes and shit. I'm just more about like chilling the fuck out and enjoying like good story, good fucking animation. You know, like because it's not like all fucking animes like hentai and like all this fucking shit. And like Legend of the Galactic Heroes is probably like the purest, like not the purest, but probably like the best example of like what you can do in terms of like storytelling through the anime medium. It's really fucking hectic. And you'll see like with like my videos here, I don't like give praise to that much shit, because most shit is fucking shit. But Legend of the Galactic Heroes was fucking hectic. It was fucking good. It was fucking mad. It was a fucking solid fucking anime. I think it was like what 111, 116 episodes or something. And it might seem short, right? But the episodes, I think they're like 25 minutes long also. And the fucking content, because the thing is, the plot is really fucking like solid, right? It's gun, it's really, really fucking layered, really complex, well thought out and everything like that. And because of that, you really have to concentrate. It's a pretty exhausting anime. I couldn't finish it just in like my first go. I gave up a few times, to be honest. But you know, uh, it gets fucking better, honestly. And you need that anyway because you need to like learn more about the world you're going into and shit. So just briefly, what the anime is pretty much about. There's two different sides. One is the Free Planets Alliance, and the other one is the fucking. It's like the Imperial fucking the Galactic Empire, the Galactic Empire, right? And pretty much you see like two main characters on both sides, and these two guys like fighting it out and shit. But it's not as like as simple as it sounds. Because sorry, but why I fucking loved the fucking anime was that it's actually like first impression you might not think it's gonna be like as it goes as deep as it actually go like sorry first impression you're probably gonna think it's just like a fucking anime, like what can anime do, right? But this thing goes fucking deep, man. It's like fucking um it like fucks with intelligence in terms of like it's intellectually challenging, you know what I mean? um it deals with a lot of like philosophy, a lot of history, especially war. It deals with like through its battle sequences are kind of more of like a military strategy. Like that's pretty much like it's just like a battle between strategies, and like you get to see these different commanders, facing off of each other and shit, and like strategies and tactics, etc., etc. And yeah, but the thing is like yeah, it's unique because of that, and at the same time, it's really fucking interesting, and it really makes you think. Um, there's probably like one huge fucking like moment that like everyone remembers as like a huge like I guess you could say plot twist. The thing is, a lot of people, other reviewers would say it was fucking what unforeshadowed, unforeseen, whatever. But I was calling that shit from like quite a while ago, like quite a while before that. But that's because I was like, conspiring, like, oh, what could the different, like, how could you take this story in terms of like, oh, what if this guy, this happened to this guy, or this guy does this, et cetera, et cetera, what would happen? And I did call the big, yeah, no spoilers, like I said, but I did call the big plot twist. But although I did, I was still guessing it. I wasn't like so fucking sure about it. And even after that, it's still like I still wanted to watch the fucking thing. Like it was still a solid fucking well thought out like storyline. Even the characters, there's quite a lot of fucking characters. Uh, but the thing is, like I said before, you just gotta give it time. You'll learn a bunch of these fucking characters too. And by the end of it, a lot of the characters like well, why I love this anime is because pretty much most of the fucking characters aren't just like one dimensional. A lot of these guys are like complex characters, like layered. It shows both. Like it's not a bullshit fucking anime. It tells you like it doesn't tell you who's the winner, like who's the good guy, who's the bad guy. Lets you choose, right? It doesn't hold any like moral fucking authority bullshit. You know what I mean? It actually like it puts you in the fucking like hot seat and asks you, what do you think about it? You know what I mean? And that's why I love it. I love the fact that there's no like sugarcoating, like we're dealing with war here. There's no sugarcoating like one side, because something with like war movies in general and like the war genre in general, you always see like it kind of does propaganda. It's kind of a bit of propaganda to be honest, because it's like, for example, if it's like America versus Germany or something like that, you'll always see the Americans like die a painful fucking gory bloody death, right? But the Germans, you like, they won't even make a sound. They'll just die on shot. You know what I mean? Like nothing, right? It's kind of like those sort of things that a lot of war movies tend to do. But in here in Legend of Galactic Heroes, they don't fuck around like that at all. You know what I mean? They show you what's up on both sides, uh, and they don't even honestly like you can say there's like two, three, four, what are the fuck main characters. You know what I mean? Like, who really is the protagonist? Who knows? It's not like fucking Naruto where the fucking main character is fucking Naruto. You know what I mean? Shit like that. It's nothing like that. It's it's not what you'd expect. Okay, and it's only 110 or so episodes and shit. And trust me, it is like worth your fucking. It's worth the fucking money, right? Which is free. All you gotta do is invest the fucking time into it. Um, honestly, it's fucking sick, and I've yet to like the thing is I'm not a big anime guy, right? But I've yet to, and I doubt I will see another fucking anime as good as Legend of Galactic Heroes. Uh, yeah. All I can okay, so like the main takeaways from this video is just like, listen, if you're interested in watching the fucking thing, Legend of Galactic Heroes, if you maybe heard about it somewhere, what the fuck, I don't know how, maybe some friends talked about it. maybe you just finished watching it. You know, if you did and you're watching this video and you're like, yeah, this guy is like he's saying exactly how it is. You know what I mean? Then that's sick, right? But to everyone else, right? I'm just saying to you guys, right? If you guys are interested in this fucking anime, you know, just a bit, I recommend just just like watch it. You know, just put it on, and then the thing is, you have to like give it a lot of time at the beginning. You know, everyone does bag at the beginning for being a bit slow, you know, a bit like repetitive almost and shit, but just hang in there. Trust me, it's like fucking well worth it. The entire fucking thing, it's fucking after you finish it, you're just like you don't even know how to feel. Honestly, it's just a fucking good fucking anime, solid. If you're looking for something, if you okay, this is the thing. If you're looking for something a bit more mature, if you're looking for something a bit more um, intellectually challenging, if you're looking for something, you know, that deals with like philosophy, you know, history, you know, some like moral kind of like, you know, mankind kind of questions and shit, or even just like you're interested in like military strategy in general even, or if you're just interested in watching like, you know, seeing what uh, someone can do with the anime medium. Obviously, I'm pretty sure this was all based, like the entire thing is based on a novel, right? So it's not. I'm pretty, to my best of my knowledge, it wasn't like a manga and then changed to anime. I think they made a manga later, but it's not originally from a manga. It's from a novel. So because of that, you can kind of see why there's a lot more. There's a lot more beef behind the fucking characters. There's a lot more beef behind the fucking storyline, you know, because it's a fucking legit, you know, piece of work, piece of art, whatever the fuck you want to call it. You know what I mean? So if you're interested in seeing like all that, but mostly, so if you mostly, sorry, if you are interested in seeing what, you know, you can do with the anime medium, you've definitely got to check out the Legend of the Galactic Heroes, because I honestly did not think it actually gave me exactly what I wanted and more. You know, because I was looking for like, because you know, I hate this like pussy fucking shit. Like what, Naruto always fucking wins. Like fucking Luffy always fucking wins. But most of Naruto, like Naruto, I fucking hate that fucking shit. Like I watched it and everything like that. But fuck, you know, like what Naruto talks to like the biggest bad guys, just like, oh come on, bro, you know, like you shouldn't have done that. And then the big bad guy is now like, Naruto, you changed my ways. I'm gonna help everyone. I'm gonna save everyone. I'm gonna be changed, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's like the pussiest fucking shit I fucking read in my life. You know what I mean? But like these guys, they don't give a fucking shit. You know what I mean? Like they keep it real, and because of that, you know, I feel as if they're respecting my fucking intelligence as a fucking viewer, as the audience and shit. And so if you're looking, you know, to watch this anime, definitely do it. But if you don't have the time, if you don't think you can commit to it, if you don't think you can, you know, just get over like the, you know, beginning fucking what the fuck part and shit like that, then it's probably not for you. But you should definitely keep it back on your mind and watch it within your lifetime. And when you do, you'll remember this video and you'll fucking probably be like, comment on this video and be like, yo, you were right, man. Because it's fucking legit. And I really don't know why it isn't like as popular. It should be much more popular than it is. I'm not even too sure, because like anyone I talk to anime about, like I bring Legend of the Galactic Heroes up, they don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. They're like, you're a fucking madman, you know what I mean? Like, but honestly, then again, like, you know, these guys, they watch a lot of like, yeah, like, you know, One Piece, Naruto, Bleach, you know, Gintama, like all that kind of shit like that, right? But they don't watch like these fucking classics and shit. Yeah, another great thing about uh, Legend of Galactic Heroes is that it fucking honestly, it's just fucking sick. You've got to watch it, but it's a 80s slash like 90s kind of anime, but it still looks really fucking good. It looks much better than a lot of other fucking like people like a lot of fucking animes now. And on top of that, you've definitely got to watch it subbed. I haven't watched it dubbed. I don't even know if there's a dub version, to be honest, but you've got to watch the sub version, because it's like, why the fuck else, right? And the soundtrack is fucking hectic. The characters are fucking hectic. The story is fucking sick. Uh, The pacing, yeah, pretty fucking good too. You know, the battles pretty chill, I guess you could say. Like, just everything. You know what I mean? It's fucking good shit. You know what I mean? It's good shit. And so I definitely fucking recommend this anime to everyone. Legend of the Galactic Heroes. You know, like I said, I don't I don't like give credit to much shit on this channel, but Legend of the Galactic Heroes, that is, that's the fucking shit. That's my fucking jam, man. Uh, so if you guys have like watched this, if you guys have watched the anime, if you guys are thinking of watching the anime or anything like that, please leave a comment or some shit, just a shout out. Just, I enjoy reading different opinions on like this anime and shit, because I reckon it's fucking hectic. Sure, it's got flaws, but what doesn't have flaws? But I'm still, a few months after my first watch, I'm still, very impressed with, well, uh, the entire fucking thing. I'm still very impressed with the entire fucking anime, to be honest. I'm impressed, I'm satisfied that I put in the time, and I'm happy with the reward of finishing the entire fucking thing. Yeah. So this video's gone fucking much longer than I was hoping for it to go. So yeah, like I said, um, Legend of the Galactic Heroes is fucking good shit. Yeah, thank you.